She left me for him and came back 10 months too late. Before we dive in, please help me reach 1,000 subscribers and tap the bell so you don't miss these real-life stories. Alright, I need to finally say this. Not for her. For me. For months I carried her decision like a mirror held up to my flaws. Like I wasn't enough. Not exciting enough. Not spontaneous enough. Not the kind of man someone stays for. I convinced myself that if I had been more, she wouldn't have walked away. But the truth didn't hit me until 10 months later, when she came back and said something that changed everything. It all started with the sentence that gutted me. I think I want to see where things go with him. No apology. No guilt. Just a tired, rehearsed tone, like she had already ended us in her head weeks before she said it out loud. I didn't argue. I didn't beg. I didn't ask her to reconsider. Because I knew. The door in her heart had already been closed. So I did the only thing that made sense. I walked away. No shouting. No dramatic goodbye. Just me quietly packing a duffel bag while she sat on the couch, texting someone who clearly wasn't me anymore. 5 years. 5 birthdays. 5 winters. 5 times she broke down in my arms when anxiety swallowed her whole. I knew her like a second language. Her coffee order. The song that made her emotional every December. The way she counted ceiling tiles when she was trying not to cry. And suddenly, a man she'd known for a few months became her what if. I left that apartment feeling like I was waking up from a dream. Except it wasn't a dream. It was a nightmare I never volunteered for. I slept on a friend's floor for a week, staring at the ceiling, trying to breathe through the realization that she traded 5 years for butterflies and late-night messages. They say time heals. Doesn't. Time only works if you do. First I didn't. I muted her accounts, deleted old photos, avoided anyone who might give me updates I didn't ask for. 3 weeks in, the sadness turned into anger. Anger at myself for loving her harder than I ever loved myself. For ignoring the signs that she was slowly slipping away. So I started rebuilding. Piece by piece. Waking up before noon. Cooking for myself. Reading instead of scrolling. By month 3 I joined a gym. Not for revenge. Not for attention. Just to remember what strength felt like. By month 5 I went on a date. She was kind. Funny. Easy to talk to. But halfway through dessert, I realized I wasn't ready. So I paid, thanked her, and walked away without guilt. That's when I learned something important. Healing isn't a straight line. Some days you move forward. Some days you sit with the memories. Both count. By month 7 I wasn't checking her socials anymore. I wasn't replaying conversations. My chest didn't feel heavy. I was breathing again. Then month 10 arrived. A Thursday evening. An unknown number lit up my phone. I almost ignored it. Something told me not to. It was her. Hey, it's me. We agreed to meet. 1 hour. Public place. No expectations. When she walked in, she looked the same. But something in her eyes was dimmer. Like life had humbled her. She didn't waste time. I lied, she said. He wasn't who I thought he was. The attention felt good. And I mistook it for something real. She paused. I told myself something was missing with you. But the truth is, what was missing was inside me. You were steady, and I confused stability with boredom. I chased chaos because I thought it meant excitement. For the first time in 10 months I truly saw her. Not the woman I loved. Not the woman who left. But someone who destroyed something good, because she didn't know how to recognize it. She reached for my hand. I didn't move. I'm sorry, she whispered. I'm not asking for anything. I just need you to know it wasn't your fault. You loved me the right way. I nodded. I know, I said quietly. I figured it out while I was putting myself back together. She cried. I didn't. Not because I didn't care, but because I had already done all my crying months before. I stood up. I hope you find whatever it is you're searching for. But I can't be the person you come back to when the excitement fades. I've worked too hard to reopen a wound I finally healed. She nodded through tears. As I turned to leave, I said one last thing. You didn't lose me when you picked him. You lost me when you stopped choosing us. And I walked away. Not angry. Not broken. Not regretful. Just peaceful. If you've ever been left for someone who only knew the version of them you helped build, you're not weak. You're human. And if they ever come back, remember this. You don't owe them the pieces you spent months repairing. Sometimes the greatest closure is choosing yourself.